And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming your way. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Here's how it looks for Wolves. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Reece James starts with Cucurella in the fullback positions. Vinicius Junior starts with Rodrigo out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Lev Yashin begins in goal. Cucurella starts with Jeremy Frimpong in the fullback positions. And the focal point in attack, Ronaldo! And the goal won't stand. Offside the decision.
Well, that was always going to be brought back. It was a decent effort, though.
Vinicius Junior. Intercepted effortlessly. Ryan Cherki feeding it through. It might be the moment for Ronaldo. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
Committed challenge. Oh, it might be. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Gabi Nunes. Will be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Dangerous ball. Ronaldo! In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Well, gliding through. Opportunity. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Vinicius Junior. And Wolves in a position of menace. Could pull one back here. Splendid defending. Wolves with the ball once more. Oh, breezing past him. Free kick, it had to be. A functioning wall. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Rodrigo. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And a brisk run. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, he's certainly not alone. Able to skip past his man. Oh, could be. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match. So back in action then, and Wolves just one behind now. Now, what can they produce on the flank? And covering. Real chance. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. And a wayward pass. And an opening. Oh, that is a terrific save.
Well, that's a great save from that sort of range. Really good reflexes.
Decent position. That's a superb challenge.
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And teammates around him. And taking it away. Enzo Fernandez. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Can he? And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. So underway again here, and it's going to take a colossal effort if they have designs on bouncing back. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Intelligent ball. And quick thinking defensively.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, that was risky. Cherki. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But timely defending when it mattered. Pedri. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the Division Rivals League. It's Wolves versus the Kickers.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attack. Attacking and defensive qualities, but the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Here's how it looks for Wolves. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Reece James starts with Cucurella in the fullback positions. Jamal Musiala starts with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And here's the Kickers' starting lineup. Alisson begins in goal. Jorge Hagi starts alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Well, he's been ruled offside. It did look on for them, but not to be. He's in control, Eden Hazard. And the decision offside here. Pina. Oh, could be an opportunity here. The Kickers losing possession. Real chance. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Hall. Now with Bellingham. And it's opening up for Hazard. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Oh, a magnificent challenge.
What a piece of defending that was.
And covering tremendous ground here. And offside, unfortunately. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Oh, good vision from Hazard. Oh, could be a chance. Oh, that's marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, for me, he always looked likely to win that battle. He's just so confident in those situations.
Well, the header was respectable, but the goalkeeper always seemed to have it covered. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Well read to put an end to that attack. Plenty of support here. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Will it happen for them? On to Palmer. Threads it nicely. Possible chance. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level. And the pass deftly cut out. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And an opening! And a goal! To re-establish their advantage! Just look at the celebrations! So the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick reply from the Kickers? There certainly needs to be. Hazard. Really important piece of last-ditch defending.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Now, options are plenty. Vinicius! Oh, had to stop that one. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Oh, what an opportunity. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. James. And now Rodrigo. It's a neat move. Nicely timed tackle. Cole Palmer. Waited well. Ready to strike. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Reece James. And now Rodrigo. Musiala. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, no way through there.
And passing it through. But how well he did to react in that manner. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. And the chance slips away. Well, he's certainly not alone. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. That's a good pass. Good-looking move. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Jamal Musiala. Fernandez. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. David Beckham. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Oh, splendid skill. Oh, in with a chance. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you... And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we're getting ready to bring you foot rivals action. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. And the lineup for the home side. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Cucurella starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. Declan Rice starts alongside Bruno Guimaraes in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Here's how it looks for Wolves. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Eder Militao plays with Bobby Moore in central defence. David Beckham starts alongside Jamal Musiala in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Well, time does tend to move quickly in football. Seems like only yesterday he was signing for the club, but today it's his 100th appearance.
Well, he's been really good since he joined, not just in his performances, but also in the way he's conducted himself.
It's an opportunity! And the keeper parried it away in style. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. So the action continues and work to do for Wolves. Let's see if that goal has shaken them up. And there to intervene. She's on the run. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And pressing from the front. Good looking move. Now Beckham. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. McCabe. Oh, useful ball. Genuine chance. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And heading it just over the bar. Vinicius Junior. David Beckham. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. That's a good pass. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Taking it away. You've got to savour such moments.
That's what excites fans, individual brilliance.
It's in the game.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go. They are the two foremost teams in Spanish football, Real Madrid and Barcelona, and they're getting ready to face each other here at the Bernabeu. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, can't wait for this one.
No, nor can I, Derek. They don't come any bigger than this, do they? The two giants of Spanish football. The atmosphere is incredible inside this stadium. Let's hope we see it.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. Oh, and a penalty has been awarded. Big moment here. Can they get themselves ahead? But that is all, no cards.
He certainly got off lightly there.
This to make it 1-0. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, here it is again, and just watch the keeper. He stands still, hoping it's hit down the middle. Unfortunately for him, he's got it wrong.
Pedri. Released it nicely. And a chance to whip it in here. Kylian Mbappe. Just the challenge that was required. Joao Cancelo. On to Pedri. Oh, good use of the ball. Oh, great vision. They could level it. And a goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level. So, a level contest. 1-1. Vinicius Junior. Now with Bellingham. Decent idea. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Good ball over the top. Vinicius Junior. Committed challenge. Well, he's certainly not alone. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, Barcelona get things going again. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Teammates in the middle. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous. A very timely interception. Lamine Yamal. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe, real chance. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
And the ball is moving again, 3-2. Frankie de Jong. Garcia. Now with Yamal. Yamal being given too much room. Plenty of support here. Quick break could be on. Happy to shoot. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Playing it short. Oh, you'll have a go. And what a magical save it was. Well, opting for the short corner. Bellingham taking one for the team.
Well, that was brilliant defending.
Joao Cancelo. Must be. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Well, he didn't trouble the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a straightforward chance, you've got to say. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. And the ball is moving once more, and not enough went to plan for Barca in the first half. Can they address what didn't go right? Interesting pass, and this to level it. And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Aurélien Tchouameni. Did well to win the ball back. An encouraging move from Barca. But timely defending when it mattered. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Is it going to be? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Joao Cancelo. On to Pedri. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position, but really sticking to their task defensively. Well, that's how to press. Koundé. And he's in. They keep plugging away. Oh, magnificent reaction. Bellingham. Teammates available. And in with a real chance. Well, the keeper in possession to prevent another goal from him.
Well, he's a massive threat. That really could have been his second goal there.
Short corner taken. Militao. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Yamal. Well, they tried to keep the move going.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Carvajal. Now with Bellingham. And a clever piece of defending. And teammates around him. De Jong. It's with Joao Cancelo. Very quick thinking there. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. But quick thinking defensively. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. That's a good-looking pass. Well, it could be on for him here. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. What a brilliant pass. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Could be a chance to break. Can he put it away? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Yamal. Koundé. It's with Joao Cancelo. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
El Derbi Madrileño, the Madrid derby. Always a glittering occasion on the Spanish football calendar. Real Madrid and Atletico on the same pitch. It doesn't get much better. Live on EA TV. It is the Merengues against the Colchoneros here at the Bernabeu. That's Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. And the sparks usually fly when these two lock horns. I'm Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, this should be fascinating.
Well, Derek, these are usually great tactical battles, no matter who's been in charge of the teams. And this will be no different. I've got to say, this should be a good game today.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurélien Tchouaméni in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. This is the starting lineup for Atletico.
Well, on paper, it looks a rigid 4-4-2, but watch out for the rotation of the wide players and the forward runs from the central midfield players. They could be a handful today.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Marcos Llorente. And the ball with Surlot. It's a good-looking Atletico move in the making. But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, the threat could be there. Marcos Llorente has it. Alexander Surlot. High-tempo football. Koke. In it goes! Atleti strike first in the derby. A real jolt to the home fans. Not what they were expecting. So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Mbappe. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, out of play it goes, and that was in no small measure due to the effective press. Real Madrid have given it away. Not too many defenders in the wide positions, and Atletico know it. Baena. Is it going to be? Oh, cut out brilliantly. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. And that's great work to keep it in play. Oh, he's done it. But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Now, options are plenty. ALWAZ. And a decent delivery. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Valverde. And Bellingham. And given away by Atletico. Aurelien Tchouameni. Real chance. The crossbar got in the way. Oh, he's given us away. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
They take it short. Teammates in the middle. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Opportunity here. In position. And a goal it is. Such a big moment for Atletico Madrid, who are well on course for success.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
And in the right position to read it. Oh, nice ball over the top. Illegally stopping the attack. Yellow it is then.
Yeah, no complaints about that. It was a poor tackle.
Could be troublesome. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. An Atletico throw-in coming up here. And space to cross it. Well, still an issue here. Might lead to a chance. Oh, could be. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Alvarez. This looks more than decent. Real chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Marcos Llorente. And given away by Atletico. That's a good-looking pass. Can he finish? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Koke. And the ball with Surlot. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, that wasn't what the move deserved, really.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Alex Baena. Here's Alvarez. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Alexander Surlot. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Maybe dangerous here. Chance here. And keeping it out. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Keen to take it short here. Oh, moving it nicely. Baena. Could be dangerous. Lost possession, and it could spell trouble. And look at this. Chance still on. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Given away by Real Madrid. They have the advantage. Could be. Oh, not to be. Stopping a certain goal.
Yeah, that's a great intervention there.
Koke. Ball retention is often part of it. Oh, breezing past him. And a good intervention. And Atletico will get the throw-in. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. A struggle to keep the ball from Real. Koke. Real chance. Oh, there it is!
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Vinicius Junior did well to win the ball back. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And there goes the final whistle. And disappointment for Real Madrid. 3 points. The tension is palpable, and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to face each other, and it's anyone's guess how this is going to end up. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid up against Arsenal.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, he's quick, direct, and at times unstoppable. When in full flow, he's a joy to watch, unless, of course, you're up against him.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Jude Bellingham starts with Rodrigo out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Leandro Trossard out wide. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. So off and running here, the first half underway. Valverde. Could be dangerous. Will it be? And what a beginning to this game. Excellent shot and a very fine save.
That's a real statement of intent from both sides, isn't it?
And taken short. The inside route looks promising. And a clever piece of defending. Eze. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Rodrigo. Can they set up a chance? Eze. And he takes it away.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
And support available. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Bukayo Saka. Kylian Mbappe. And he might be through here. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and his movement so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? Bukayo Saka. Deflected out for a throw-in. Eze. Now in possession, Trossard. Had no interest in losing possession.
Holds onto it really well there, doesn't he?
Can he get them level? Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Maybe dangerous here. Moving the ball really well here. But then the one that goes astray. Trossard. Eze. Threads it nicely. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. Playing it in. Take it away. Eze. Doing well to keep possession. And trouble is brewing. Oh, it might be. It was a chance to get them level.
Yeah, that could prove to be a really important miss.
Valverde. Interesting pass. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Victor Gyökeres. Decent position. To square the game. It's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Valverde. Bellingham. Is it going to be? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So there we have it, 2-1. Bukayo Saka. And there's the feed into the box. Not the clearance that was called for. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this. So the ball is rolling again. Arsenal trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Eder Militao. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Federico Valverde. In position. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. William Saliba. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And they find a gap in the defence.
Certainly looking.
Can he get one back? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Might it be Mbappe? A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Subimendi. Piero Hincapié. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Camavinga. And given free rein to run. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, they need to get bodies back. Direct ball into the box. Now opening things up. Oh, surely! It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Rodrigo. And Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. And that's a very effective run. Mbappe! And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
Declan Rice. Bukayo Saka. And here's Saliba. Piero Hincapié. Timber. Victor Gyökeres. And a chance, Ødegaard, and a goal this time, applying the finishing touch, just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
Oh, danger here. Well, nicely cut out. Piero Hincapié. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Declan Rice. Could reduce the deficit. Crucial piece of defending.
Well, not only was that brave, it was brilliant anticipation.
Well, Real Madrid fans have enjoyed this. A dominant performance, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, they've been...
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. Oh, had to intervene. Rodrigo. Real Madrid have given us away. Declan Rice. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Very quick thinking there. An Arsenal corner. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. So the corner played into the box. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next? And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
It was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, you know, I think Kylian Mbappe enjoyed himself. Your verdict on his performance tonight?
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurélien Tchouaméni in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Bernardo Silva plays with Rodri in central midfield. And leading the line today is Erling Haaland. Potentially exciting 90 minutes here. And Manchester City get the ball rolling. Nunes. Well, he really read that brilliantly.
That was a vital bit of defending there.
Room to roam for the Merengues here. Crossing possibilities. Just the clearance that was needed. Mateus Nunes. Out of play, City throw. Bernardo Silva. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Valverde. Nicely timed tackle. Well, he's certainly not alone. Doing well to keep possession. Oh, moving it nicely. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Rodrigo. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Can he deliver? Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Well, the short corner routine. Can he finish? Vital block there. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Short corner favoured. Keeper was there to meet it. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Can he play it in? And possibilities here. And he got to it fairly easily. Foden. Oh, tremendous vision. Plenty of support here. Mbappe. And The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Determined defending. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. This to get them in front. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Mateus Nunes. On to Silva. Phil Foden. Oh, that's splendid play. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Pressure applied. Given away by Real Madrid. Mateus Nunes. Now opening things up. Foden. Oh, might be. Oh, good idea. On to Semenyo. Can he put it away? Oh, difficult save to make. Substitution for Real Madrid. So the corner played into the box. Well, danger here as he runs at them. And in with a real chance. Well, fantastic reflex action. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, a good first-half showing by Jude Bellingham. No great surprise there. How would you sum up what we've seen from him?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first-half showing. Jude Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. Well, looking for his second of the game, but the keeper was equal to it.
Well, he's looked lively today, and that was another chance to add to his tally.
And the short option preferred. Trying his luck. Oh, how did he keep that out? But he's gone short with it. Could be dangerous. Oh, big moment. And that will be a corner.
Yeah, no messing about with that one.
It's a short corner. He fancies it. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. And played short. Eder Militao. Mbappe. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So back underway at 3-1. O'Reilly. Marc Guehi. And it's Ruben Dias. Guehi. Phil Foden now. Marc Guehi. Nice looking pass. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Could reduce the deficit. Will it happen for them? Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Eduardo Camavinga. And that'll be offside. Antoine Semenyo. City pushing forward with options available. Well, possibilities inside the box. And well aware of the aerial threat. That's a great save.
That's a great reaction save.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Trying to pick out a teammate. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Possibilities for them to counter. And he's through here. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. O'Reilly. Omar Marmoush. Now with Silva. Mateus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Excellent run in possession. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. A change in the offing for City. Rodri. On to Holland. Reinders. Nicely timed tackle. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Mbappe. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. And just 5 minutes remaining. Reinders. Silva. Teammates in the middle. Clattered away. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Rodri. Omar Marmoush. Well, he's been ruled offside. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Aurélien Tchouameni plays alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And this is how Liverpool will line up. Alisson begins in goal. Ibrahima Konate starts alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Cody Gakpo out wide. And leading the line today is Hugo Ekitike. So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Deflection then over the touchline. Well, a touch too heavy there.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Trying to really get at the opposition here. Oh, big moment! And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And Liverpool get the ball moving again, looking to find a reply to that setback. Alexis McAllister. Mo Salah. Liverpool have given it away. He has teammates around him. Mbappe. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
Shielding the ball superbly. Gravenberch. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Gakpo. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Rodrigo. Now with Bellingham. Vinicius! And beyond the last defender, offside. Gravenberch. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So back underway following the equaliser. Vinicius Junior. Given away by Real Madrid. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Wirtz. McAllister. Now with Gravenberch. Lovely weight. Blocking it. And struggling to get the shot off. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Aurélien Tchouameni. Well, a good tackle. Cynical, would normally be yellow. And so a yellow card it'll be.
Yeah, it's a clear foul. Deserved a card for that.
Sloppy in possession from Real. Nice looking move, this. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Ryan Gravenberch. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending.
Yeah, that looked a very threatening moment.
Rodrigo. And Bellingham. Will he play it in? Can they forge ahead? Did well to clear it away. And he read it well, intercepting it. Now, options are plenty. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. This is looking threatening. Might be able to set up the chance. Terrific piece of anticipation. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And off we go again. The second half has begun. Chouameni trying to tee it up. Opportunity. How good was that? A very effective challenge put in. He has teammates around him. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Eduardo Camavinga. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Alexis McAllister. Now with Wirtz. Gakpo. So a throw in here for Liverpool. Grafenberg. Can he score? Well, he's won the ball. Chance here. Huge block.
That's an outstanding piece of defending.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Determined defending. 30 minutes left for play. Well, he often grabs the headlines, and Mo Salah has been a big part of the story so far, Stuart.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel they need to find another gear in the second half, though, if they are to go on and win it.
Jude Bellingham. Teamwork and passing in evidence. And look at this! And a goal to re-establish their advantage! Just look at the celebrations!
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Isak. On to Gravenberg. McAllister. Szoboszlai. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. A really effective shielding under pressure. Must be! Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. And taken short. The delivery. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. This is an excellent run. That's a good-looking ball. Vinicius Junior. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Grafenberg. Nice-looking pass. Isak. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Just 10 minutes to go. Vinicius Junior. Opportunity here. Oh, fully stretched. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. And played short. Giving it a go. Excellent block. The referee has let the advantage accrue to Liverpool. Referee decided to pull them back, given us a free kick. Alexis McAllister. Time and circumstances against Liverpool, but still they might hit back. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Oh, that's great defending. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Salah. Outrageously skillful. Illegally stopping the attack. Played in there. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And with that, the 90 minutes have come to an end. An even contest. So away they go again. The first period of extra time. And it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, misplaced.
Not sure what he was thinking there.
Well, play turning a bit stodgy in the middle of the park. Alexis McAllister. Maybe dangerous here. Must take the lead here. And they do. And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Jones. Committed challenge. This looks interesting. Gakpo. In towards Salah. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Well, that's it for the first period of extra time. Let's see what the second has in store. So back underway. The legs might be tired, but the minds have to be focused. Camavinga. Now Eder Militao. Jeremy Frimpong. Oh, that's a really good run. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Free kick, it had to be. Oh, stymied by the wall there. And teammates to play it to. This could be the equaliser. It's gone in beyond the goalkeeper. And Liverpool are level.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Bellingham. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. On to Kerkez. The ball with Chiesa. Gakpo. Jones. Chance to cross. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has, so a penalty. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And the penalty converted here. And straight down the middle. His turn to try to convert from the spot. He had to score, and he does. And he steps up to take his penalty. And off the top of the crossbar. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. And he's beaten the keeper. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. Oh, he saved it! The path to victory is clear. Engulfed by all the pressure, he nevertheless puts it away to win this penalty shootout.
Well, it's a good penalty. He showed a lot of composure there, and overall, they probably just about deserved to win this game.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello and welcome to a football venue that's certainly on the bucket list of most fans around the world. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
A world-class talent. That would be a good description for Vinicius Junior. What might we see from him today?
Well, whenever the ball drops to him in the box, you expect him to score. He's such a good finisher and a good all-round player.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurélien Tchouaméni in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And this is how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And those three are key to this team's creativity.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. Real chance. And the keeper is there to cover up. The switch of play now.
Yeah, it needs to be done quickly, though.
Cucurella. Can they fashion a chance? Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Plenty of support here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Cucurella. João Pedro. Could be dangerous. Cucurella. Fine cross into the middle. Not a convincing clearance. Well, no way through in the end. This looks interesting. Real Madrid have given us away. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Can he get them level? Stunning piece of defending. And support available. Oh, could be. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Delivering it. And roaming free here. Space for Real out wide. Must be. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Oh, and couldn't convert. Fernandez. Now with Palmer. And space to cross it. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Playing it in. Oh, they've done it. A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms.
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Rodrigo. Jude Bellingham. Oh, fancy footwork. And a good intervention.
Yeah, that's the way to snuff out pressure.
And he has options available. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. Cucurella. Fernandez. Could it be? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Really inventive stuff from Real here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Counter-attacking possibilities. Fernandez. Oh, this looks useful. That is that for the first half here. Well, off and running again, and it was a sublime performance by Chelsea in the first half. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Malo Gusto. Interesting pass. Real chance. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now. Well, they get the ball moving once more. It's been all Chelsea so far. You sense there could be extra punishment handed out. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball.
Just used his strength there.
Cucurella. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Aurelien Tchouameni. Mbappe. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Reece James. Pedro Neto. And great work to confuse the defender.
Well, he's got the better of him there.
James. Can he deliver? Well, that effort lacked a bit of oomph, it has to be said.
Well, the finish just lacked quality. Should have scored, really.
And support available. Mbappe! Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Danger building. In position. Oh, fine stop. And he's fired over the corner. Cucurella. Neto. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Cross fired over. And just like that, broken up.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. This is an excellent run. The Chelsea move still flowing, advantage to them. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Palmer. Could be. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And now a yellow card it is.
Excellent decision. Handled that perfectly.
Delivering it.
Well, Chelsea have been dominant in every department. Just look how many chances they've created. They've been excellent today.
And it's opening up. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Vinicius Junior. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. And Chelsea regaining possession. Well, that challenge was far from clean. Well, not far away from full time, and Real Madrid, Stuart, I think, need to find several gears.
Well, where do I start? They've been totally outplayed in all areas of the pitch, but it's their defending that's really been poor today. No structure, too open, not enough desire, and a lack of urgency. This is a worrying performance.
Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Plenty of support here. Can he put it away? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper. That's a good goal.
Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Not a great challenge. Pay for that. Maybe dangerous here. Is this the moment? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
If you want the big match feel, you've come to the right place. Anticipation levels heightening in the build-up, and very shortly it will be for real. A massive stage for these two clubs. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurélien Tchouaméni in the centre of midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. A potentially exciting match in store, and it's Paris Saint-Germain who kick off. Jude Bellingham. Oh, that's splendid play. Real Madrid get the throw-in. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Might lead to a chance. Oh, might be. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. No foul. PSG advantage. Well, an illegal challenge there. Well, a yellow card so early in this one, Stuart.
Well, it doesn't matter how early it is in the game. That's a poor challenge and deserved the booking.
To take the lead. And a goal it is. No long wait for the opener today. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Interesting pass. And wonderful defending there. The verdict is offside here. Hakimi. On to Neves. Scope for another goal. Well, that was the chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's a waste, really. He's got to hit the target there.
Real Madrid unable to hang on to the ball. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Chance for Dembélé. And in the back of the net for PSG. That lead extended to 2 now. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Rodrigo. Now with Bellingham. Nicely timed tackle. Could be threatening. Fabian. looking for the angle. Attempting to place the ball in the back of the net, but not going according to plan. Vinicius Junior. And he did well to cut it out. Out of play in a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Well, possibilities in the centre. And losing the ball there. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Real chance.